Hello, welcome back to Octopath Traveler 2 with me, McGammar. Today I'm going to begin the first of the cross paths I'm going to undertake. The Scholar and the Merchant, Part 1. Osvald and Partitio arrive in the metropolis of New Delsta. The liveliness of the city is unlike anything they have experienced before, and they can only wonder what lies in store for them. Let's continue this tale by starting it for the first time.
Look here, partner. Whole place is wild as an unbroken horse.
The raw energy is incomparable to anything I felt in prison. And the air, it's so fresh.
Is it?
Smells like a deal to me. I bet you can't help but trip over opportunity in a town like this.
Now who might that be with a unique look? Oh.
Well, he certainly tripped over something.
Hey, what's the matter, fella?
I am a scholar. But I am soon to starve and become a useless lump of meat.
Well, we can't have that now, can we? Here, have a bite of this bread.
Oh, my savior.
Do we know this fella?
You have saved me. Yes, thanks to you, I can continue my scholarly pursuits. Good gracious. This is my first meal in 3 days, 9 hours, and 23 minutes.
Why were you tracking that?
Now, hang on. You're telling me you were counting minutes even as you were dying of hunger?
It is in a scholar's nature to keep records, no matter how dire the situation. Isn't that right, Regulus?
Ah, you do know him.
Osvald? It is you, isn't it? Osvald!
Huh? You two know each other?
We were friends in our academy days. It has been quite some time. We'd frequently bring the fruits of our research to bear in our spirited discussions.
So then, what brought you here?
Procuring research materials, old fellow. For a, hold your applause, earth-shattering invention.
I really hope it's not literal there.
Oh, sounds nice. What is it?
Most curious. Shall we talk it over?
Oh, how this takes me back, Osvald. Let us do so, over drinks.
Which we're buying, I'm assuming.
If we're in agreement, well, I shall go right on ahead.
Some people just can't help but take advantage of the kindness of others.
To the stars, to which we mere mortals turn our gaze and use to delineate our dreams. Though they are far, far beyond our grasp. And so, I have devised a device that will allow us to bring them right before our eyes.
Okay.
I call it the astronomical telescope.
Oh, okay, alright.
Hoo-wee!
That's not so earth-shattering so much as...
The stars have been humanity's guide since time immemorial. They know the truth of this world. But I shall be the one to lay their mysteries bare.
You haven't changed a bit, Regulus.
Golly, that there's one astronomical-sized dream. Well, go on. Show us this telescope of yours, Regulus.
You've piqued my interest as well. Is it complete?
It will be soon. Rather, it was supposed to be.
Let me guess, lack of finances.
Oh, if only I had hit it big at the game parlor, I would have secured the last of my funds.
And you lost it all to the game parlor.
don't mean.
The odds were ever in my favor, but the stars abandoned me in my hour of need.
You gambled your funds away.
You just misread your odds. Betting is a simple matter of probability. You've always had an exceptionally keen mind, but you're a fool when it comes to money.
Yeah.
I see you have not mellowed with age.
Say, Regulus, how much coin you got in those pockets of yours?
This is all I have to my name.
Yep, you sure are hard up.
You were hoping we'd treat you to food and drinks from the start, weren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, hell, you got me all riled up now. What say you give me that coin? Invest this coin in me, and I reckon I can get you everything you need for your telescope.
No, don't encourage.
My savior.
Partitio just could not say no.
We need 3 components in order to complete my astronomical telescope. A metalworking tool, a mirror, and a precision lens. Partitio here shall control all the funds.
Yep, leave it to me, friend. I'll get you what you need.
I shall await you in the square in front of the theater. I pray to the stars for your every success.
You'll get no help from me. Indulging him never ends well.
I see.
Well, all right then. Was me that got the boasting anyhow. Now, I'd best get to negotiate.
Well, 600 leaves. And we cannot use Osvald's mug. We have to use Partitio's purchase. Yeah, if we try doing it at night, we are not allowed to mug. So we have the metalworking tool. Leave me alone, will you? I got liquor to drink. No, I want your tool. 1 of 3 pieces needed to complete the astronomical telescope. It's 200 leaves. We were given 600, so we got a discount to 60. So we only paid 140. You really buying that from me? Thank you.
Thank you kindly.
Alright. We got a good deal on that thanks to our companion, which we paid a lot more money for, but he's more than paid for himself with this. Must be my lucky day today. I got my hands on something really good. We need your precision lens. Same dialogue. So, with the previous one, this would now total 500. And we've saved 90 leaves on that one, so we've saved 150. I didn't even realize I had this. Sure, I'll sell it to you.
Thank you kindly.
So we're already near the total of money, but we're still ahead thanks to our partner. Could you leave me be? I'm quite busy. And a mirror, which would put it 250. That would put us over the amount they gave us, but thanks to our partner, we're still making a profit. Because we got 75 leaves back. Fine, fine. I'll sell to you. You better be grateful.
Thank you kindly. Like taking candy from a baby. I got all 3 pieces. Time to head on over to Regulus at the square in front of that theater.
You know, just in case you forgot. There's no additional banter in the middle of these cross paths, which is a little bit of a shame, but, you know, because you can't account for everything. We shall hand over all these tools.
How'll this do you, Regulus?
Oh. Oh. You are truly a god among mortals, a messiah. come to save this world.
That's going a bit far.
That's taking it a bit too far, ain't it?
I said that. Sorry, party.
I'll surely be able to assemble the telescope with these parts. Thank you ever so much. I cannot waste another second. The time has come to seal myself in my laboratory. You may find me in Montwise. Do drop by if you happen to pass through. And once my telescope is complete, we can stare the mysteries of the night sky right in the eye. Ha 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 ha!
Oh, the mysteries of the night sky, huh? That gets me all excited.
Then perhaps we shall pay him a visit soon. Just keep your expectations low.
Yeah, with how bad he is with money, he might not even survive the trip back home. Crosspath, Merchant, and Scholar Part 2 is now available. Yeah, that was really short and simple. That's why I saved these to do these with our combined bits later. So the requirement for this is not only that you have to do Osvald and Partitio's chapter, but I think you also have to do, Ochette's for some reason. Maybe it's because Ochette has something to do with the night sky turning red. Maybe you have to make sure that event gets out of the way. I don't know. Maybe it's a coding error. Either way. That's right. I have business here. Scholar and Merchant, Part 2. Osvald and Partitio visit Montwise, where Regulus mentions he would be building his invention. They make their way to the library, hoping to finally lay eyes on his earth-shattering invention. Let's continue.
Now, let's see. Regulus's laboratory should be around here, I reckon.
I wonder if he's completed his astronomical telescope.
Hooey! Let's stop in and have a drink with him.
As in an alcoholic beverage?
Is there any other kind?
Alcohol dulls the mind. If we have a drink, it should be coffee.
Coffee? Just so you know, I take mine with plenty of milk.
That's absurd. Milk blunts the bitterness from the beans. The very bitterness that stimulates the mind.
Yeah.
Well, to each their own. Now, can we at least go inside and say hello?
Very well.
They're so different. But they're still good friends. There's a box up there I never got. Hold on, I'm getting that. It's not that useful to me now that I'm at the end of the game, but it's a box that I didn't get.
Regulus!
Oh, good.
Regulus, what happened?
Did you get mugged?
My research, it's been stolen. And since you're here, have you anything to eat?
Oh.
I'm so hungry, I fear I shall lose the power to speak.
Again with this?
The gods haven't turned their back on me yet. Good gracious! My first meal in 6 days,
What?
19 hours, and 4 minutes.
What's kept you from food so long this time?
You said your research was stolen. What happened?
Everything was proceeding apace. I completed the astronomical telescope. But I had exhausted my funds. So I employed the services of a moneylender.
Oh, no.
And, well, loans need collateral, so I handed over the telescope.
Oh, boy.
Then it wasn't stolen, was it, Regulus? You sold it.
To my great shame, I proceeded to liquidate the money I borrowed, and well, here we are. I cannot so much as look at my telescope until I've returned the money.
Well, that there's just awful.
Well, what can we do about this?
I cannot fathom why a researcher would hand over the fruits of his labor.
Well, at least he's okay. That counts for something, don't it?
That sweetness of yours is impeding our progress.
On the contrary, a bit of sweetness helps everything along. As in coffee, as in life, partner. We'd best talk to the loan shark first. Get him to give back the telescope.
Be my guest.
That's the spirit. Now let's go find that loan shark.
Okay, fortunately we have a nice big green indicator that tells us exactly where to go. Let's make sure we're at good standing here. Yeah, we're fine.
That astronomer was a nice, easy mark. I can't believe he keeps giving us money, even though he's long since paid off his loan.
Ah.
Who'd have thought the smart guy wouldn't know how to handle money? We should sell that tube he gave us. I'm sure it'll fetch a pile of coin.
Did you hear that?
Clear as day. Seems our man Regulus has made it do.
Who the hell are you?
Two men in long coats.
Just so I know the score, Partitio. Do these cups of coffee need any milk or sugar?
Now, see, it pays to be discerning. Coffee this bad doesn't need sweetening. It needs to be thrown out.
I see. The merchant's palate contains multitudes.
Will somebody shut these two up already?
You are a poison that must be purged.
Now then.
Yeah, we're a little bit, Yeah, you guys think you're gonna do anything to us, but you're really not.
Calculations complete.
Very well.
And I can use you to get some advanced magic over to you.
My turn.
Then I can have you.
Ah!
Let's get some more BP going. To everybody.
Time for your medicine.
I can just get more, so that's fine. Give him a good old blast.
That helped. What to do? What
We
to
have plenty of points. So now we can use a good old sweep and cleave.
Oh dear.
Don't really have anything good for you, do we? That's a shame.
I won't back down. Blaze on, oh big mark.
Leave the
That did
rest to me,
something.
Temenos. Gonna
This might be...
again, VT.
Okay, we're fine.
Time to divvy up the earnings.
Let's keep going.
Yeah, it turns out we're just throwing
You
up to
got it,
blast.
partner.
I don't really have a plan with this party.
Gather up the fruits of old Regulus's labor and get them back to him.
Sorry for interrupting the cutscene. I don't really have a plan with this party. I just put the people who are at the lowest level in the party so that they could get some experience if I did, in fact, fight during these chapters.
Who are you? And what have you done to my guards?
Oh, those fellas saw we were just passing through and kindly let us in.
We're here about Regulus's debt.
What about it? If you're looking for remorse, You won't find it here. All I did was slightly rewrite the agreement to include a little more coin for yours truly.
Oh boy, more of that rewriting contract
That
stuff.
man may be an astronomer, but he's clearly no good with money. Which has helped me make a lot of it off him in turn. Don't take me lightly, friend. There's two things I can't abide. Fools who can't pay, and intruders.
Can I ask you something? Do you like coffee?
I adore coffee. Nothing better than a good brew, black as night.
Oh, that's so. Then I reckon it's your lucky day. 'Cause I got a nice big old cup of the bitter stuff for you.
What he said. Prepare for a beating.
Get him, gang.
I'm getting all fired up.
Oh boy, more thugs.
Where was I?
Let's have you give the advanced magic to you.
Study elephant.
So that way he can get going
Here I
immediately.
go.
Honestly, I can just do that.
Shall this
Thank you. Thinking time.
Feel my wrath.
And one of these.
This is broken.
Nice
Oh,
one,
that didn't
Mr.
do it the way I
Oswald.
thought.
Don't Mind your envy.
That helped.
Oh dear.
Yeah, that didn't quite work the way I thought it would.
You won't believe that.
I'm just getting warmed up.
We're doing plenty fine.
Now then.
How about... How weak is he? Not that low, actually. I thought it would be a lot lower than he is. Oh well, more magic.
This is how weak. I've gained valuable insight.
Curse you!
It's over. Give us the telescope.
I don't know what you're...
Come on now. No more dickering. I've got money.
This lowlife isn't worth paying. Just leave him to me.
I see. So this is why we have Osvald. Alright, well, let's top Osvald up first. Let's give him a good ol'... Let's give him some plums. Astronomical telescope. I don't know anything about that strange tube. We never said it was a strange tube. Let's mug this person.
Hand it over.
I don't give away anything for free.
I like my odds. Thinking
Yeah, we
time.
hit you with the violence. Alright, let's see. Let's get a good ol' advanced magic going.
Calculations complete.
I know we need to break you, but we have our best way to break, which is just not doing anything like that.
Is the answer.
Wow, really?
This wasn't in my calculation. Not well.
Really? You're doing that? You're giving me that? Alright, let's, I go first next turn. Let's use an advanced magic on myself again.
Calculations complete.
Alright, now we break them.
This is the answer. I'm not well. Let me show you what I've learned.
Feel my wrath.
This is your finished.
No
I've
problem.
seen worse methods.
Additional bottle off them, not bad.
I looked the other way this once, partner.
I owe you one. Now, you're going to keep clear of Regulus. You hear me?
Yes. Have mercy.
Oh, you recovered it. The pinnacle of my research. My greatest achievement. Oh, thank you both. I swear to the stars, I shall never forget what you have done for me.
Just promise me you'll look at your next contract as hard as you look at them stars.
I second that.
I third that.
I'll do my best. Now then, gentlemen, the sun is primed to set. And once it has, my telescope will reveal to you the mysteries of the night sky.
Oh.
You know, I actually do like stargazing in a telescope. I don't do it very often, but there's something just wonderful about it.
Well, look at that. What's that big round one?
That would be the moon. No doubt closer than you've ever seen it before.
Well, it sure is lumpy. Looks like a big old cookie sitting up there.
I'd actually like to see that. Fascinating. Those red and blue stars, they form a cross.
A cross? Which ones? Ah, those. That'd be the cross of Cetus, the bearded whale. But wait, at this time of year? Well, it shouldn't be visible.
What do you mean?
Well, Cetus circles the sky, as all constellations do. At this time of year, why, it should only be overhead during the day. I don't understand. How is this possible?
Sometimes we must alter our own conceptions of the world, Regulus. Suppose it is night now, when it ought still be day?
So, day became night? Huh?
I mean, we do flip time a lot.
Well, it just so happens I've recorded the time of sunup and sundown for many years.
Wow, you really do like tracking time.
And it appears the daylight hours grew ever so slightly shorter for a time. I thought my mental faculties had declined, so I ceased keeping records.
It seems you are wrong to doubt your own mind.
In other words, the nights are getting longer?
That would be a reasonable conclusion.
I don't understand. Not one bit. Heaven and earth would have to reverse themselves.
Ah, but our power comes from working at the edge of the known world, does it not?
Right you are, Osvald. This is why I cannot stop studying the night sky. It is a treasure trove of the unknown. I shall carry on my research with my trusty telescope.
More fodder for debates, I see.
You just remember to eat, you hear?
I shall pray to the stars for your continued safety and survival.
Well, that's neat. That's just neat. You know, there's something about like the days and nights adjusting their length depending on where the Earth is positioned around the sun. So maybe this world just has a really long revolution around the sun. Fascinating. I never thought I would even think about that kind of thing in a game like this. Wow. Nevertheless, that was their story. It sure was 2 chapters. And that's all there is for it. Because if I look around the map, you're not going to see anything for Partitio and Osvald there. So, that's it. Turns out that the dual chapters are so much shorter than the single chapters, it's not even funny. So, next time on Octopath Traveler, I'll probably do another one. I hope that I'll see you there. Later, travelers.